Hey everybody, what's going on? All right, so part three, rack number 3 out of 7. This one, it's interesting story of what ended up happening with this rack. But I intended it to be like a German Ram breeding area. That's what I was going to use it for primarily. But I got so focused on rack 1 and 2 in my pond and my clown killifish breeding that it kind of just went a different way. So I started with the 20 gallon on the bottom, and that one I put some shrimp in, and that's all I started with just a couple of neos that I had, some orange neos and one random cherry red that I don't know where it came from. I don't know how it got in there, but it stuck around. Then I decided, because of my clown killifish, that instead of doing one 20 gallon here like it was intended to be, I decided to go with these aquariums here so I could do some clown killifish stuff. And these stayed empty for the longest time until most recently. Right now I have one caridina tank, one Guppy tank, and one neocaridina tank. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. So this one is interesting because I set it up with this filter box setup, just a single one, but I put a thin layer of substrate and I took in all of this hooker moss and put it in here to grow it out. Then I moved the tangerine tiger and fishbone galaxies that I had. I moved them into this tank. These are definitely F2 and F3s of tangerine tigers crossed with the galaxy fishbones. Now they're doing great. Now you can't see them right now because they're hiding, but there are tons and tons and tons of shrimp in this tank, adults and shrimplets alike. So let's move on to the tank next door. These are some Japanese double-tail gold, blue gold. I don't have very many males in here because I had an overpopulation of males and they're in the tank in rack 1. But this is what I got going on right now in this tank. Over here, I'm colorblind, so I have a hard time with this tank. We know I'm colorblind. I'm not fully colorblind, red-green colorblind. They came from that bottom 20 gallon tank that I had the orange neos with the random cherry red or fire red. Maybe it was Bloody Mary, I don't know. It was a random neo, I don't know where it came from. I'll put some food in here too so that you can get some good pictures. This has a box filter set up. Back here, there's some shrimp. There's one. They're all over the place. They're just really hard to see in this tank of anchor moss. So down here, this was full of clown killifish of all sizes, but I separated them out and I just left a couple of them in here, a couple of females, a couple of males. I need to do some work on this tank. Probably just do a reset, but I moved almost all of the females over here into this tank and they're chilling out. There's, I think, 1 or 2 males and about 8 females in here. Then in this tank, I had set it up and I had put some shrimp in here, but I took the shrimp out and separated them because I realized that I had some unique colorations. I pulled the blue bolts out, the blue steel, the golden galaxy, and then the purple metallics that I had in here, I pulled them out, put them in a different tank, so it's empty. I think there might be one shrimp in here, but I'm waiting to find him so I can pull him out. But this is a pretty cool little 4-gallon JBJ. And then over here, this one is full of a bunch of clown killifish males. I have an overabundance of male clown killifish. So I put them in this tank so they don't basically try to breed with the females all the time. What I have discovered in these few years of breeding these clown killifish is that not all clown killifish look the same. It may look similar because that's just the genetics, but I'm starting to hone in on a specific pattern, coloration. I'm noticing some things with a few of the males that I have and the females that I'm trying to breed into these as far as genetics for darker colors, brighter colors, just more significant and extreme color patterns. I gotta clean the tank a little bit, but they're happy. I have tons of them. Again, I have tons of clown killifish. My breeding program and project has proven to be very successful. Then down here, what can I say? It's probably because just I don't like my tanks on low racks anymore. A lot of it has to do with just my back, my knees, my age, bending over, bending down. I need a stool with wheels. But this is kind of just a forest of this Italian val. And I've thrown some neos in here. Like I said, they were orange neos that I had. They went wild, as you can tell, because of that fire red or cherry red, Bloody Mary, whatever. And out of those, that's why I say I need help making sure the color's right, but I'm pretty sure I have green neos now. At least to me. But anyways, so here we go. This is the bottom tank, 20-gallon long. I'm about ready to pull all of this val out of here, redo this tank, put some active soil, and start using it as my overflow for the PRLs. The PRLs are going extremely well, and I need to start doing some better selective breeding. See the shrimp swimming around. So there you go, that's rack number 3. I still have a lot of work to do on this stuff, but it's a lot easier now that I at least have somewhere, some type of direction that I'm going. I know what I'm going to do now with these tanks as I switch them out and move the clown killifish out of here. And I think I'm going to make it more of a shrimp breeding rack, project rack. And then down here, like I said, that's going to be my overflow caridina tank versus random neos that I had in there. So that's something to look forward to and make plenty of videos on. Until next time, thanks a lot. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you. I love shrimp. And way to keep it shrimple with me. Have a good one. Peace.